Do you want to learn the secrets of watercolor that no one else knows? Then you need to watch this video. Today I'm talking about Daniel Smith's Undersea Green, which is a super pretty color. It's part of their unofficial line of separating colors. Undersea Green is a combination of French ultramarine blue and then it's quinacridone gold. What I'm going to do here first is I'm just going to do a graduated wash. I'm going to go from dark to light with this color. Where this color really starts to shine in those medium values, you're going to start to see that the blue soaks into the paper first, and the quinacridone gold kind of just sits on top of the paper. Now, the beautiful thing about these colors is what you want to do is you want to put them down on a piece of paper. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to do like a medium value wash of the color, or colors, I should say. And then while things are still wet, what you do is you come back into it and you drop more water into the wet paint. And what happens is that the blue soaks into the paper first, and the quinacridone gold just sits on top of that. You can start to see these colors really separate when you drop more water into it. That's what I'm doing right now. It takes a few minutes. It's one of those things where you don't want to mess around with it too much. Paint has to be slightly wet. Come back in with more water, preferably clean water, and then drop water into it. You can really start to see the colors separate here. The more you mess with it just a little bit, like sometimes I take off a little bit of the wetness and drop more water into that, you can really encourage this separation. And this is something I love about watercolor that I don't think you can do with other mediums. You just can't get the same results, is that you really can start to see the colors separate in the paper. What I'm doing right now is I'm coming in here with like a light value wash and then drying off some things and dropping some water back into it. It's not as noticeable in the light values, but definitely in those mid values, you really can see those colors separate. And here's a whale painting where I use several of these colors, lots of blossoms and water thrown into it, really wet in a wet. It really works well too if you wet the paper first and drop the color into it second. You really start to see the separation of colors when you do wet and wet. And this is a great color. I've added this to most of my palettes and I use this quite a bit when I paint. It's a wonderful color to have and it's not very expensive. If you like this content, hit subscribe. I'll have more watercolor tutorials in the future. Thanks a lot and happy painting.